Hey yo guys, welcome back again to this channel, and it's Mr. Miles here. And if you're new to the channel, just do one thing: just subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss most of my videos. In this video I'm gonna talk to you about FTMO, and I'm gonna be talking about funding firms. I know most people don't know about the thing, but they're so helpful for those who take it serious and go on the positive side, not on the negative side. So today's video I'm going to be talking about mainly FTMO. And the first thing that I can tell you guys is, if you love the video, just leave a comment or leave a like about the video. Yeah, it will really do me good and it promotes the channel. Sure. So what I'm going to talk today about is FTMO. And the first thing that I'm telling you guys is, you see, as in forex, there are so many firms, there are so many rich firms that are looking for serious traders, that are looking for honest traders, that are looking for traders who can really trade for them. Okay, and they have the capital and they're willing to provide you with the capital. You should have first understand that. So the firms that I know is, I know about FTMO, I know about my forex fund, and I know about BlueFX. Okay, but I'm not going to talk to you about all the things. I'm only going to talk about FTMO and my forex fund. Okay, so now the reason why I'm not going to talk about BlueFX is because I've never tried BlueFX. I'm only talking about my experience with FTMO and my forex fund, because I tried my forex fund once and I was paid once, then the other things didn't go well so much. But I'm a trader. I'm an FTMO trader. I'm a fund trader of FTMO, and that's why I've got the right things that I can tell you about FTMO. So the first thing that I can tell you is, forex, like funding firms, are very good, and all the two that I've counted for you, FTMO and my forex funds, are very legit firms. I trust, I promise you that. And in FTMO there is what, okay, like in every funding firm there is what we call a challenge and a verification, but today I'm only specific on FTMO. So what is FTMO? FTMO is a firm that funds good traders. Okay, so for you to be funded, you must be knowing how to trade. Okay, guys. So let me tell you this. FTMO can fund traders in. They have account that they can fund you. Like if you need, like the smallest account they can give you is an account of 10,000, an account of 25,000, an account of 50,000, an account of also 100,000, then an account of 200,000. But for me, I only went for an account of 100,000, then 50,000. Then I was trying again an account of 100,000, but I didn't pass the challenge. So I only trade for them 150,000 USD account. That is an account of 100,000, an account of 50,000. So let me explain to you this. In FTMO, there is what, okay, like for you to qualify to trade for FTMO, you have to undergo a process, because you know very well someone cannot just give you his money that, man, trade for me, without knowing whether you have the skill of trading. So they have to test you first. And I promise you guys, if you are a trader and you pass the challenge, I respect you so much, because it is not easy to just pass the challenge, because there are so many rules. And in this video I'm going to talk to you about everything that you should know about FTMO, whether you should go for it or you should not go for it. But the truth is, you should go for it, because I myself am an FTMO trader, and FTMO changed my life. FTMO is a very good stuff. So in FTMO, there is what you call, there are two parts. There is what you call challenge, then verification. So let me break to you down. Okay, before taking these challenges, okay, like before being funded an account to trade for them and start earning, what they first do is they give you what you call a demo account. Okay, and they monitor this demo account. Let's say they've given an account of $10,000. They give an account of $10,000 and they tell her, okay, Miles, you're going to start trading, but this is what we want. We want you at the end of the month to make 10% profit. That is the first qualification that makes you pass the challenge. You should make 10% profit of the account that you've been given. You get me that? Then another simple rule that they're always very honest and are very strict about is, Miles, you're not supposed to make a drawdown of 5% loss daily. So meaning you're not supposed to lose 5% of what is given to you. Take for example, I've bought an account of 10,000. Okay, they gave me an account of 10,000 and I'm going through the challenge. And so I'm not supposed to make a loss of $500. That is 5% of 10,000 USD. I hope you guys understand me that. That is how it is. Okay. Then they also have many other rules, like trading news. Okay, all those things, those are rules. why do they give rules? You know, money, people just don't want to lose money. If you know, rich people just don't want to lose money. They're looking for real people who can make business with them. Okay, so listen to these guys. So those are some of the rules. The first rule they want you to do for you to pass the challenge, you have to make 10% of the account you've been given. Second rule is you're not supposed to make a loss of 5% daily. Now people are getting confused with this 5%. When you talk of 5%, take for example, you enter the trade with any lot, and even the trade goes to a loss of 5%, even more than 5%, and comes back to a profit even of 10%. They count that you failed the challenge, because even if you've not closed that loss and the loss has reached a point of 5%, it means you've failed the challenge. Because for serious note, guys, like you've entered your trade and the trade has gone up to a loss of 5% of the account you've been given, so they count that as you failed the challenge. So that's why FTMO only calls for a trader if you really have that mindset and you're really willing to go for it. A few people just go for it and a few people just pass it, to be honest. But it's not very hard if you follow the right laws and don't overshake. You know, most people lose and fail FTMO because they're trying to rush. They have a lot of emotions. They've never handled a very big account. You get all that. So those are some of the rules that I'm telling you. Then another rule of news is they tell that, guys, when volatile news is coming, okay, let's say 5 minutes to the news, you're not supposed to enter a trade 5 minutes to the news, or enter the trade 5 minutes after the news. You understand that they're trying to protect their money, okay? They have given you to trade, but they also monitor you. So let me give you now on this side. If you make 10% of that account in that first month without failing the challenge, without failing anything like 5% drawdown daily, okay, then you've passed the challenge. So let me give you what happens. After passing the challenge and making 10%, what they do is you go for what you call verification. Okay, verification takes 2 months. Okay, in this verification, you can take any time you want. They take 2 months. They want you only to make 5%. Even if you make that 5% in 2 days, 3 days, you're done. They already found you a real account. Okay, that is just verification. They're just trying to verify. Like after you passing the challenge, you go for a point of verification where you're not going to make 10% as the challenge, but you're only going to make 5% in that very account that they gave you. Now, guys have been asking me that, so are they going to give you these accounts for free? Of course, never. They will never give you an account. For you to go for the challenge, you buy the account, okay? Because I know buying an account of 10,000 for you to go for the challenge, you buy it $180, then they can give you the demo account, then you go for the challenge. These guys can monitor you real, okay? Then when you pass the challenge, you can now go for the verification. When you pass the verification, then you start trading for them. And I promise you guys, after passing the challenge and you start trading for them, these guys pay you. They pay you very well. They give you out of the profits that you make monthly. They give you 70% and they remain with 30%. So just imagine, guys, that you passed a challenge of 100,000 USD, and in the very month after being real funded, you make even 8%. That is really, they give you 70% of that 8%, and that is good money if you're in Africa, to be honest. So these accounts, you buy them. There is nothing for free, guys. You have to understand one thing. Just like at school, for you to go for an examination, you pay some fee. Even government schools nowadays, you might not be paying like this. Like for us in our country, sometimes you might not, you take your child to a government this week schools, you might not be paying school fees, but when exams are going to start, there is a fee that you pay. So, and this fee, that it just shows that you're really responsible and you're interested. So I just not an account of 10,000, you pay $180. Then from there they give you the account to start from the challenge. And I told you the challenge is only for 1 week. Okay. Then another thing that you have to know, when you buy the challenge, let's say you've bought the challenge of 10,000, an account of 10,000, and you're going for the challenge. So you have an equity of 10,000, the way they gave you. If by the end of the month you don't make the 10%, and you still have the 10,000 USD the way it came, then you can repeat the challenge next month without any pay. Let me repeat this again. I said like this. If, okay, like for me when I was trading, like I didn't pass the challenge the first month, I repeated in this next month, then I passed. So I'm saying like this: if you've bought an account of 10,000, And after buying that account of 10,000, you've not made 10% to pass the challenge as required. Okay, so if you've not done that, and your account by the end of the month, your account is still in 10,000 USD, the way they gave you, then you can repeat the challenge without paying anything the next month. I hope you guys understand me. That is the advantage of FTMO. You can repeat the challenge as many times as you want, for as long as the account is, at the end of the month, the account is still the way it is. That is how it works. So that is very powerful about. For my forex fund, I'm going to talk to you about it. Though I only tried one type, because my forex fund is kind of different. It has very many types of accounts. But in FTMO, you have to go for the challenge, then verification. Even my forex fund, but my forex fund has got a type of account what you call accelerated account, where you skip the challenge and verification and just trade for them real account. But I will teach you about that. So these are the prices, because I only I didn't buy 10K. For 10,000 USD you pay $180. Then for 50,000 USD you pay 400 USD. Then for 100,000 USD you pay 600 USD. Then for 200,000 USD you pay 1,200 USD. Okay, but now I told you very well, I love it. To be honest, if I was to buy a challenge, I love 10,000 and 100,000. Yeah, that's what I just entered, on 50,000. So I hope you have known the prices. And guys, you can go for this if you're really sure, you know that you can do something. But the first thing I can tell you, that before you can go for the real one, first go for that free trial. Practice, okay? Get used to it, because I know most guys, what they assume is you're used to trading maybe an account of 500 USD, 3 figures, and you're going to be given an account of 10,000 USD. So you're trading with a lot of pressure, and just the main important thing is just draw your plan before you go for FTMO challenge or verification. You have to first draw your plan according to the type of account you've been given, the lot size you're going to be using, and how much you're going to be risking, because these guys are so strict. And I promise you, a trader who has passed FTMO, like if you try FTMO and you pass FTMO, it's really congratulations, because let me tell you, the reason why most traders lose in trading is not because they don't know, just that most of them are impatient. They have a lot of anxiety, like when the trade just moves a bit little, you're already scared. Let's say, sometimes I tell people that it's better your trade to hit a stop loss of 20 pips than you closing your profit of 20 pips and later the trade moves to a profit of 80 pips, because that is really not how things work. So FTMO makes you, like, how can I say, it really pushes you to move the right way. Because if you're in FTMO, if you don't know how to use risk management, you'll be forced to use, because when you fail the challenge, they will never refund you back the money you used to buy the account. So let me tell you this: when you get the money and you buy an account and you fail the challenge, that money is gone. They won't refund you back the money you used to buy an account. Because that's why I'm telling you that FTMO, there's so many guys who have passed FTMO, but not many. Many have failed, of course. Maybe I can say like only 3% pass it. Not because they're so good in it, but because they just understand and are patient enough. You don't put a lot of feelings into trading, because it will put you in a wrong side. So that is basically about FTMO. If you want to know about FTMO, just go to Google and look and check their websites. Check their websites or on any social platform, and you will know much about them. You will know. I've already told you much about them, because I've already told you how FTMO really works. Yeah, these guys are legit guys. And then another thing, that when you pass the challenge like this, when you pass everything like this, they give you a certificate. They send you a certificate that, hey, Miles, congratulations for passing our challenge, everything like that. Just like if you can see this, okay? They give you a certificate showing that you've successfully passed and you're now a trader for FTMO. Then after your first withdrawal of getting 70% of your money, they give you a certificate for withdrawal, like congratulations and okay, like they can pay in many ways via bank, like wire transfers, credit card, all those things. They can pay you. It's really very, it's very, how can I say, it's very reliable. You can use any method for payment. Okay, so after your first payment that you will receive, after like you've been funded and you get paid your 70%, they give you your certificate for that. And trust me guys, these guys are very legit. They don't cheat you. They're really very legit. The only problem is that it calls for a real trader who knows what he's doing. And I promise you guys, let me give you one secret. FTMO, if you look at my trading lifestyle, I've never made enough money in trading by myself, but FTMO helped me so much. Just imagine, like, it's very hard to even fund an account $1,000, okay? But just imagine that you've passed an account even of $25,000 or $50,000, okay? And you trade slowly, okay? Don't you see you have a big equity to trade than your small account? Because FTMO, once you're funded and you start trading for them and you trade well, you're going to be sitting on money because they will be paying you money as long as you're just trading well. Then let me give you this. After being funded, like you've passed the challenge and verification, and now you're a funded trader of FTMO, you got the certificate, you're a funded trader, there are no restrictions again that, hey, Miles, if you don't make 10% this month, we shall not pay you. No, they just have one simple restriction. Don't make a daily drawdown of 5%. Okay, there is no restriction of the profit that you're supposed to make, but they have just a restriction on your drawdown. You're not supposed to make a loss of 5%. Whether you've been funded or you've never been funded, that is how it is. If you make that loss, they take the account from you. Understand that. If you make that loss, they take the account from you. But after being funded, you can make any profit you want. You can even double the account for as long as you don't make a drawdown of 5%. Oh, that is how the thing works. If you don't make that drawdown, you're on the safe side. So the most important thing in FTMO is making sure you don't make that loss and making sure. So what helped me so much in passing FTMO is number one, your entry points. Work hard so much that you always have at least an easy entry, like your stop loss is not all that wide. Because if your stop loss is narrow, you'll pass the challenge very fast. If your stop loss is 20 pips, which means you're going to be like, your trading is going to be very easy than holding a trade, because you're dealing with the time and money here, guys. Okay, they are giving you a restriction. You have to make 10% in a month, so you have to make sure that you really work hard so you can make 10% in that month. Okay, guys, I hope you loved this video, and next time I'm just gonna, so if you want to learn more about FTMO prices, how to pay them, you can go and check on their website. Just go on Google www.ftmo.com, something like that. They're even on Instagram, down everywhere. They're everywhere on social media. Okay, but just go to their sites and you can know more. Go and research more about them before you go for them. But the only thing I can tell you guys is they are very legit. The reason why I'm only making a video about FTMO and my forex fund is these are the things I tried. No, I didn't go far with my forex fund, but at least I've tried and I've paid me. You get that? So that's why I'm gonna speak about them. But Blue FX, I also hear it's a good one, but I don't know much because I've never tried. I'm not going to speak about something that I've never tried. You get that? I'll speak about what I've ever tried and I know about them. If they paid me, I say yes, it's good. If they didn't pay me, I say no, it's bad. So the real thing is FTMO is very legit. It only calls for a good trader. That is all. So if you love the video, guys, leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're still new, and if you're still hustling, like trading is becoming so hard, you want to take courses of trading, you can check my description below. You can get my contact and you can I'm just very free. You can WhatsApp me and I can talk to you. I can see how I can help you. Okay, and if you're also hustling, if you want to be a trader, and what you can just do is check the link below. Open use of an account with Xness. Xness is one of the best broker, guys, to be honest with you. They're very reliable. You can access your funds at a very easy point using either mobile money or other things like Bitcoin. All those things you can access your funds. Just check the description below. Click the link of Xness, open use of a trading account and start trading. Or if you need more help, just check the description and get my contact, and you can WhatsApp me. I also wish you the best. See you next time, guys.